Hello, everybody. Shirley said, I'm wondering how many Alabama players shall enter the portal. Uh, uh, Listen, dog. Let me say something too. Let me say something too. Since I just saw it, since I just recognized this, right? Coach Prime usually says, "I know things before we all know things out here in the public," right? Let's just say, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Let's just say Coach Prime and Nick Saban do a little bit of talking during those commercials that they film. Let's just say Nick Saban already hinted to Coach Prime that he might be up and about this thing, dog. I'm dipping out. I ain't staying too long, Coach Prime. I'm leaving. This is not for me. Just imagine a situation where Nick Saban tells Coach Prime that he might be leaving, gives him a heads up, and now Coach Prime knows these things. He knows all I got to do is wait to the end of the season. I could be getting some of these Alabama players. How many players might be dipping from Bama since Nick Saban leaving? I know 98% of them go there because of Nick Saban. How many will be entering that portal now that Nick Saban has retired? That's my question, and I want answers. That's my question, and I want the answers to that. We need to recruit Bama players, definitely. That's what I'm saying. My dog said coach is a marketing genius. Big Steve Sports. Oh, nah. Marketing genius. Bridget said prime equal marketing guru for sure. I'm wondering how many Alabama players shall enter the portal and commit to CU possibly. Best man. Yes, indeed, man. That's going to be interesting to watch. Say it, Chico, laugh out loud. Say it. I didn't say it. I must say I shall be mentally more at ease once all the coaches have been announced and finalized at CU. What if Nick Saban come be the defense coordinator? Nick, like, I'm just gonna come over here to Colorado with prime my last couple years and just help my man win, and all the pressure is off of me now. I'm just relaxing in Colorado. I love Boulder. I just want to come out here and be the defensive coordinator with Coach Prime, my partner in crime, and just do our thing and just retire in Boulder. I love Boulder. It's been a hidden gem all my life. I knew about it, and I was gonna come anyway. That's just me saying that, putting that out there. That'd be cold-blooded, wouldn't it? That'll break the internet. Everybody talk about whoever the defensive coordinator gonna be is gonna break the internet. That will break the internet. Yeah, Charles Kelly might be getting some players from Bama to go to Auburn too. Auburn might get a few with Charles Kelly there, but I think so too. L and this, oh now. What's happening with you? This go biz going on. Saban at CU will break the internet. That would break the internet. Nick Saban retired. Let me bring this up for you guys instead of just talking about it. I could bring it up and share it. But yeah, that would break the internet. Nick Saban leaves Bama to join Coach Prime in Colorado. Yes, let's break the internet, Coach Nick Saban. All right, Nick Saban is set to announce his retirement. Can you guys see that? Am I sharing it with you? Nope, I'm not. I'll share it with you now. Let me see. I'm going to read this comment before I get to this article. It said, I'm just advertising for somebody right there. Get your ads right now. Get your ads on. Holla at your boy. Yummy said, Saban at CU is kind of like Coach Prime cheating. That's not a challenge for Coach Prime, so he would never agree to that. What? Man, we about winning. You care about nobody thinking that we cheating or we about winning. If it takes bringing Nick Saban, if Nick Saban want to come join us, come on, dog. Nick Saban is going fishing, right? Come on. Coach Reed said before, Coach Prime has a mind blower. A mind blower, dog. Phi Beta Sigma in the house. Okay. Blue Phi. Oh, now Gary Lewis. My roommate was Sigma, so I got to say that. Blue Phi just to mess with y'all. Y'all don't have them Sigmas chasing me because I say that. I used to mess with my roommate, but it was all love. You already know what it is. Shouts out to all my dogs out there, Omegas. You know what I mean? All my Kappas out there breaking their shoulders off right now. But to the Nick Saban news. Nick Saban is set to announce his retirement. ESPN's Chris Lowe reported. Saban informed his Alabama players about his plans Wednesday afternoon. Saban, damn, 72. I forgot he's that old, man. 72. It's time for you to go relax somewhere, Nick Saban. Shoot, you don't need to be worried about all this other stuff going on. That stuff compared to your life is trash. You living a good life right now. All that money you making, car dealerships you got, dog. Go relax somewhere. Go chill somewhere. Go fish in Colorado with Coach Prime somewhere. Relax, dog. Go be a ambassador for Coach Prime and them. But Saban 72 has been the head coach at Alabama since 2007, leading the Crimson Tide to 6 national championships during that time. He also won a title at LSU, giving him 7 championships as part of his legendary career, widely considered the greatest of all times. Nick Saban. Questions about Saban's future swirled over the last few seasons as some wonder if he'd eventually step away from coaching and head into retirement. Those questions grew louder this season as Alabama went 12-2. That's like, that tell you how great he been. They went 12-2 though. They lost 2 games. They went 12-2, including an 11-1 record over his final 12 games to make the college football playoff once again. It was seen as Saban's best coaching job, considering some uncertainty at quarterback, with ultimately saw Jalen Milroe take the starting role and run with it. Saban received multiple questions about that idea of retirement, mostly recently during one of his regular appearances on the Pat McAfee show on January 4th. When asked about people questioning him how much he has left in the tank, Saban said, "It must be because he's old." Before pointing out he gets questions from recruits as well. Wow. And he quoted, "Look, I asked everybody that asked me that question. Are you going to be here for 4 years? Are you going to be here for 4 years?" said Saban. Some players ask me when you're going to retire. I look at them and say, "Well, you guarantee me," he said, "well, you guarantee me that you're going to be here for 4 years." And they look at me like, "Hell no, I'm not." So he's been answering the question from these recruits with a question. Are you going to be here, coach? Well, are you going to be here? Hell, don't be asking me that. Hell. Nick Saban coaching resume is among the all-time best, starting back in 1973, working with some of the greats like Bill Belichick, at places like Kent State, Syracuse, West Virginia, Ohio State, Navy, and Michigan State before he's got his first head coaching opportunity at Toledo in 1990. Also winning the NFL, Saban had a 292-72-1 record as a college football head coach, including a 201-29 mark in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. He also had a stint with the Miami Dolphins from 2005 to 2006, where he went 15-17 before taking over for the Tide. Much love and respect to the GOAT, Nick Saban. Let him ride off into the sunset, unless you want to ride on up to Boulder where it's colder and bounce around that thing and do something with Coach Prime and be an analyst. I guarantee you this. I'll be willing to put money on this right here. You'll see Coach Nick Saban in Boulder between the spring and the summer of this year on Well Off Media. He'll be in Boulder. Watch. He'll be in Boulder. I'll be willing to bet. I was about to say something. I'll be willing to bet a lot to bet that Nick Saban will be in Boulder, bouncing around that thing, doing something